Good? Or am I blurry?
Just a little blurry.
I'm good.
You're good now.
I can't hear you.
I say you're good now.
I can hear you. All right. Welcome to the King Dungeon podcast. It's your boy Z. We got a very special video today. Me and you want to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Nailana. Nice to meet you guys.
All right. So me and Nylana, we're gonna be basically debating on the two different genders and basically sharing our points of views on the two different genders. So you guys make sure you guys subscribe, like the video up, and basically just give you guys opinions in the comments. So for the first question, are you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, so for the first question, can they get like a basically, can you describe yourself and like what's your age, what you do, any type of hobbies you got?
So my age is 21. I literally just turned 21 actually. It's like 2 months ago. But um things I like to do, I'm an artist. A lot of my hobbies require a lot of fine arts, so I do anything required with fine arts. I sing, used to dance, but that was like years ago. I do hair as well, and I'm also a model, so I work as a model part time. And yeah, that's basically it.
21 artists, you love to sing, you dance, hair, and model. Are you single or are you in a relationship?
I am currently talking to somebody.
Are you in a
So
situation?
yeah, but yeah, I'm currently talking to somebody. So
All right, so yeah, that's the information that we needed. So for the first question, you ready?
yeah, let's do it.
For the first question, who has it harder in dating, men or women?
I'm gonna say woman because based on, and I really can't base this on actually yes, I am going to base this on myself because men have a harder way of communicating, which as we as women, that's really all that we require. That's mainly the main reason in this day generation as to why dating is kind of been at an all-time fall. The lack of communication that comes with men, and men are they're emotional, but they are raised to not show it. So when it comes to being able to show their emotions, they don't do that, and it kind of just ruptures a lot of dating and a lot of relationships nowadays. So I'm gonna say men is definitely a big thing when it comes to hardships of dating. I've heard women and their shenanigans too, which some of them have definitely been a bit concerning, in my opinion. But the main thing that I've heard with a lot of good relationships that I've seen and that I've heard is that men can barely communicate their emotions. So I'm gonna say that.
Um, I want to touch on the communication part of the dating. It's kind of hard to communicate with a girl because girls don't even like the truth, bro. Like the fact that you think that it's harder for a girl than dating in this day of age right now is actually like absurd. If we're being honest, you guys have mad more options than us. You guys get a lot of more of like the opposite gender attention than us, and it's you guys require like lower requirements to even get us. Like if you look good on Instagram as a girl, you're going to get attention from all dudes. For us, we got to bring some type of value to even get you guys' attention. If we're being honest, like you guys are very picky on what type of dude you guys will give your attention to. Am I right or am I wrong? You're not picky?
I can be. I can be definitely.
Exactly. We will talk to you guys just because you guys look good. You guys, we don't really look for like how much money you guys make, what type of career you have. We don't look at these type of aspects when talking to you guys. As long as you guys look good, we're gonna talk to you.
Hmm.
For us, we gotta check like, oh, what do you do? How smart are you? Are you intelligent? Like, it's so much things that we have to check on you guys' box to even get a conversation.
Hmm.
So how is it harder for girls when all you gotta do is look good and then a guy will shoot a shot at you?
Well, that can it just really depends on the guy. because not all guys are
Thank
like that.
you. Yes, you admitted it. It
No,
depends
like
on
if
the
no,
guy.
what I mean, like as in when it depends on the guy, on how they move, because it's not just females being, you know, some can be easy too, some can be picky. It really just depends on the person.
Even the easy ones got options, bro, which makes it even worse. We it's hard for us out here. We can
Yeah,
look good, hit the gym, and still have no options.
I
Even the
mean, yeah,
easy ones got options.
it really just depends on the person, and how they move. Because some guys can definitely be picky too. I've definitely, um, have dealt with even when I was single, I've dealt with picky guys and a lot of rejects. I mean, even when guys can get me for my looks, and even when they do want to like get to explore me, I'm basically talking about even moving on to the next stage. When it comes to dating, like you could get a conversation out of a guy just by looking good. You can cause that attraction, yeah, but are you gonna cause them to stay? Is the question. And that's where men kind of fall in line as to why the relationship doesn't move forward with a lot of dating aspects. And it's just as uh, simply going ghost. Um, from what I've dealt with a lot of men like to go ghost for some reason. They don't like to explain on why they go ghost, on why they stop texting, why their communication's falling in line, as to why you're not texting me in certain days. Um, Nobody can be busy for 24 hours, like the full 24 hours. So it's like there's no reason as to why communication dies, unless if I did something wrong or I did something that you didn't like, or there's something that happened that you didn't like. That's not being communicated to me. So that makes that other person not know what's being done wrong or what's not being, you know, shown to that person for them to stay, causing them to go ghost, and then you never hear from them again. And so that's where I feel like a lot of men just, you know, cut that relationship close. Is just they don't communicate. They don't communicate how they feel. They don't communicate the wrongdoings and things that some women have done. And I'm not saying, I don't think, hopefully, that I've done nothing wrong. I hope to God I haven't done nothing wrong to anybody. But it's just a quick little, hey, I didn't like this, or hey, I'm gonna be moving forward like this, or something like that would definitely help into future aspects, so that we as women can know how to move forward with other people. And I just feel like a lot of men just don't know how to communicate that. They're just scared to open up because they're scared of how a woman is going to react to the truth. And it's gonna be like, oh,
Can I?
you're like, oh, like, I don't like how this, that, and the third happened. Nah, 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 nah. Like, a lot of men don't want to deal with that. So then what they do is they keep their mouth closed and
That's
just,
what I was gonna say.
right,
Cause I'd rather just give you the realistic truth. Like if a dude is being quiet, he just don't want to say what. Okay, no, let me go with that approach. Every dude when he's conversating with a girl, in the back of his mind, he want to have sex with them. I'm be honest. He want to have sexual activities with them. So if a dude is censoring himself and not just letting you know how he feel about certain situations, it's because he don't want to fuck up the opportunity of him having sex with you. That's just the moral of the
right.
story. That's just being honest.
And even so, like, a lot of women, like how you said earlier, I'll agree with that. A lot of women cannot handle the truth. I'll
That
agree with
again.
that. So, it's definitely a lot of women that can handle the truth. I mean, at least for me,
Ah,
I'm growing to learn the truth. I mean, I haven't really been offended with a guy that said I've done wrong. It's accountability. That's just growing up as a
which
as
girls
a
don't
adult.
take, which
Well,
majority of girls don't take no accountability.
I do, but I'm
You're
going
not the
off of me.
majority. You're the minority of girls. Not every girl take accountability. You
Right.
got girls out here that think that they're tens because of they like, because of Instagram or how dudes are wanting to fuck them and so eager to fuck them so bad, but that's just not the reality. They don't really cherish you because oh yeah, you're a 10. They just want to fuck you. Like if girls get that little simple construct through their head, they'll understand that they're not a 10. People just want to fuck you and use you as an object. They don't really care about you.
I
But just
see
because you
that.
get so much attention on the internet, you think you're a bad bitch and you think you're a 10.
I see that, but women that cannot take accountability for their actions is just you're just that's the minority of an immature group. Where I'm talking more for the mature ladies that know how to communicate, that know how to see the wrong in stuff and to put their feet in other people's shoes. I'm talking for like those kind of women majority, and there's a lot of them out there. I'll say that. It's just a matter of saying, "Yo, you did this wrong." Immature females cannot handle the accountability. So
Facts.
maybe that's like what majority that might be thought of, but that's more like immaturity if you really cannot handle something that you did by not putting yourself in other people's shoes. Like, see, if I know I did something wrong, okay, I'm gonna see it from your point of view. If that was done to me, I would not like that. Okay, I agree with you. I take accountability for that. I apologize. Can we move forward? So
Facts.
it's just a matter of just telling what was done wrong. And if that individual does not like what was being said and they don't feel like they've done nothing wrong, or as if it really isn't wrong, now that's a different story. But if it is wrong and they can't really take accountability for that, then it's just a matter of you got to just leave that person alone and move on to the next, you know? You can't if you're trying to sit here and prove a point and they're not getting that point, there's no point of getting through that point. They're not gonna listen because they're too immature to listen. So you just gotta dead
Facts.
it. Just gotta dead it. And like you said, men that would sit there and close up their emotions, it's only making it harder for themselves. If we're gonna be real, if you
You said
can't,
men that do what?
men that can't open up to their emotions and how they feel, it's only gonna make it harder on themselves.
I disagree.
Well, I'll get to that point, and then I'll let you
Yeah, go.
sell
You
you.
good.
So I feel as if men that won't communicate that aspect is what you said. You said that men don't like to communicate their emotions when they get quiet and all that stuff is because they want to keep that
They just want to
relationship.
fuck. If they can't open up to you, they're not trying to ruin the chance of them having sex with you, so they're not gonna keep it up a buck with you.
Mm. And I mean that can go a lot of ways. I probably that's the case coming from a man. I guess that's how you guys move. But you know, there's a lot of men out there that we can take it by a raising standpoint and how they were raised. A lot of parents, especially with fathers, they teach their children. Well, I don't know in this day and age, but
Facts.
from back then, a lot of men have grown up to not share their emotions or else they're going to look like a bitch, and it's grown into this epidemic where men is like, oh, if I open up then I'm going to seem like I'm not manly enough or nothing like that, and she not going to take me serious. I can't cry in her arms. I can't show anger or else I'm going to look violent, you know. And it's just if you can't simply just say, hey, let's have a talk and talk things out, which a lot of people in the generation, they're so quick to leave. And that's why a lot of dating couples is like not lasting. It's just, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, how am I gonna get through to you if you're just not gonna even communicate how you feel? How am I gonna, make this relationship work if you can't tell me, you know, how you feel and how things go about and all that kind of other stuff. If you can't tell me how you feel, then there is no point of trying to even talk to you anymore because if I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall if you can't tell me how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you how I feel, you're not reciprocating the same energy back, then it's just like, okay, you're not
Can I,
really
can I
listen.
ask you a question?
What's up?
Would you date a dude that's equal to you, or is that your preference to date somebody that's equal as you?
Of course. I mean, I do a lot. I mean, I don't
You said, of
really.
course.
Yeah, of course.
So the guy that you're
I'm
talking to
not.
right now, I'm gonna bring up a situation. Let me bring up a situation. So the guy that you're talking to right now, right? Let's say that you guys are out at dinner, and let's say that somebody's trying to rob the place that you guys are at, right? And they ask to take your purse. wouldn't you expect him to kind of like defend you in that instance instead of just allowing your stuff to get took?
Well, I mean, I definitely do, but I
So you don't
also
want to equal.
so,
The fact that you expect that from him,
so I also well
you don't want to equal. You're
I
not putting
do and I
yourself in
don't
that
expect
situation.
that. I do
He
and I
is.
don't
So
expect
how are
that
y'all
because
equal?
I do and I don't expect that because if he's not gonna stand up, okay, I'll just stand up for myself. Then that's not equal with him. But
Facts, man.
I know how to do some self defense, so I know a nigga not to try me. But if I can do self defense, you can do self defense. Okay, that's cool. If that's the case, you're just scared. So,
Not gonna lie though, you kind of proved my point though. Like, if you expect him to defend you in that situation, you don't want to equal. You want somebody that's more superior than you. For being honest. Now, let's say, for example, your car break down right now, right? And let's say that the guy that you're talking to, you don't have enough money to fix your car. Wouldn't you want a dude that's able to fix your car if you're in a fucked up situation?
honestly, I don't because I've also learned in life on how to do things myself with cars in any instance. So, speaking from my standpoint, no, I don't expect a guy to do that for me. If anything, I call my mother. So, if I don't know it's like if it's a really serious part where I have to like, okay, I need a mechanic for this, okay, I'm calling my mother for it.
I
So, but with tires and oil changes and all that, I think everybody should know how to do that in any instance. I mean, a lot of women don't because they're just simply not taught from their parents or absent fathers or, fathers that just don't take the time out of their day to teach their children that.
Your
But
mother raised you
yes, my mom
by
did.
herself?
Huh?
By herself?
Yep.
So you got that black independent mother mindset. That's why
Yeah.
you answering these questions like this.
Yep.
Okay. Do you think that's what guys are attracted to though?
Huh?
Do you think that's what guys are attracted to?
I think any guy is attracted to independence. Who would not want a woman that can do things on her own? Just
From
being
being
honest.
honest, they're not. For being honest, that's what you think guys are attracted to. Like I said previously, dudes are attracted to your beauty and you being submissive. We don't want to date we don't want to date a brother. You acting independent. That's like dating a nigga. If I'm being honest.
So fixing your own car when you can't is being a guy.
Not, no, I'm not saying that. Actually, it's taking on masculine traits. If we're being honest, it is. Be honest, because it's like, why am I here then? If I'm being
So,
real,
but let's
why
go.
is me as a dude?
But
Why
let's
am
reel
I?
back to the question. You said your guy can't do. Let's go back to the scenario. You
Yeah,
said the guy can't do it, and then so if the guy can't do it, aren't don't they expect their women to do it if they can't do it?
you trying to flip the question on me.
But
The
I'm
reason
saying though,
why,
you said.
hold
But
on.
listen. You said in your words. I'm taking off of your words.
Taking
You
off my
said
words.
that that men don't like independent women because
They
it
don't.
seems manly. But you
Yeah,
just said in a scenario that when a car break down or if a robbing situation happened,
yeah,
that you expect that I should expect my man to do it, but he can't do it. So then I
yeah.
have to take over. So how is that not something that men should like if I take over?
You misinterpreted what I'm saying. I'm using this reference for you to see like, okay, if this situation happened, you should expect him to do it. You should
Right.
expect him to do it because he's the fucking man. Now, if he can't do it, he makes you become more masculine, and then it's like, what the fuck is he there for in the first place? That's what's the whole concept of me bringing that analogy up. If he can't do it, he looks like you now, and you look like him. Like you starting to act masculine, he's starting to be feminine.
So then why is that a problem?
That's a problem because girls are not designed to lead, bro. That's why it's a problem. Facts. Girls are not designed to lead. You already expect him to put himself in harm's way to protect you because that's just your nature. You're a girl. He's supposed to go fight the danger so you can go and be free. That's what he's supposed to do. So if he's not doing that, and then this is why we have single mothers to this day, because men don't know how to be men, and that's a big problem especially in the black community with single mothers. Am I wrong?
That men don't know how to be men. Certain men, yeah.
Especially in the black community, majority. Okay, our role models. Okay, I'm not gonna speak for everyone, but the majority of black dudes in the black community, our role models are literally fucking celebrities. Like black celebrities who talk about killing each other, doing dumbass shit, shooting up shit. That's literally majority of men role model. And then these are the type of men that our mothers go after, and then they become single mothers. Or the dude get fucking locked up because he did some dumb shit. Yeah, he do. Majority of the fucking crime that's committed in the community itself is by black men, if we're being honest. So that's why I was referring to that analogy because black men don't have no damn stoicism nowadays. They do shit based off their emotions like girls. And the fact that you're able to do a oil change and to change a tire, or if you ever got in that situation, or you'll call your mother already shows like